Hello my beautiful fam, you're welcome back to another fantastic tutorial where I'll be showing you how to get a flawless under eye makeup, the one that is free of creases and all, that is just smooth and flawless. So we're going to get started in a bit, but if you are just seeing this channel for the first time, this is De'Belle Makeovers, a Lagos Nigeria based makeup artist. So if you've not joined this family, please click that subscribe button and join now. Thank you. As usual, I started cleaning her face after sanitizing my hands, and then I jumped right into the brows. The link to the detailed eyebrow tutorial will be in the description box, so I'm not going to be explaining the steps for the eyebrow. If you would like to see how I do my brows, you can click the link and watch. My focus is on the under eye today, but I always just like to get my brows out of the way before doing any other thing. If you're able to learn one or two things from this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and share to your friends. It will help the video to reach a lot more people. Thank you so much. So definitely, before we get into the under eye makeup process itself, we have to do our foundation routine first. The foundation has to be done before the concealer will be done, and that means that the skin has to be prepped properly. So that brings us to the very first tip in achieving a flawless under eye makeup. You need to moisturize under the eyes very well. So you take that into consideration when you are prepping the skin before foundation. The under eye tends to get very dry, so you need to moisturize it very well so it can be very hydrated. Now, moisturizing the under eye properly leads to dryness and cakiness under the eyes, which leads us to tip number 2. Just the same way you consider the skin type when choosing your skin prep products like your moisturizer, primer, serum, foundation, that's the same way you consider your skin type when choosing concealer. You want to avoid concealers that are matte, that are very matte, because they are going to contribute to dryness under the eyes. In this case, not just concealers, even some setting powders are extra matte, and by the time you just apply it over your concealer, everything just gets so dry and you don't understand what's going on. So you need to avoid products that are extra dry for under the eyes. We need that place to be moisturized, we need it to be supple, we need it to be smooth, and it can be when you are applying products that are sucking out the moisture from it. So what I would say is, when you are purchasing your concealer and your setting powder, you need to make sure that you are buying a product that is not too dry. Look out for what is written on the body, the description of the product, and you can also read reviews, see how it looks when other people use it, to have an idea of the kind of concealer and setting powder that you are buying. I know that especially for people with oily skin that try to run away from products that contain oil, we might want to be looking out for things that are oil free, but oil free does not necessarily mean that it is uncomfortably dry. Now what we are doing is cream contouring and cream blush, and after that we are going to jump into the highlighting with concealer proper. So now that brings me to the third tip. I can say this tip number 3 is the most important out of all the tips I'll be sharing, and the tip is not to use too much product. Don't use too much concealer when you are highlighting. If you use too much concealer when highlighting, eventually it will settle into the fine lines under your eyes and it will crease. You need to understand the kind of product that you are using. Now in this video, I'm using a full coverage concealer, which means that it's going to cover any imperfection under our eye completely. So I did not bother applying foundation under our eyes to avoid too much product buildup. There are some concealers that are medium coverage, and you see that's why some people apply concealer under the eyes and leave it for a while to get tacky so that they can get more coverage from it. But if your concealer is already giving you full coverage, you don't need to apply so much and then leave it to get even extra tacky again before blending it. This is my own opinion. Please feel free to disagree with me in the comment section. Now, if you are wondering how you are going to get full coverage if you don't leave the concealer under the eyes to get tacky, that brings us to tip number 4. To get maximum coverage, apply your concealer in a dabbing motion. Pat your concealer in. Don't rub, don't swipe, just pat it in. This will help you avoid patches under the eyes and also help you achieve maximum coverage while using little products. As you can see, I highlighted the under eye last so that I can set it immediately because I want to avoid any creases. So you make sure the person looks up and you set it immediately with a lightweight setting powder. That's the number 5 tip. Use a lightweight setting powder. This powder I'm using is a mineral powder. It's really lightweight, so it's not going to weigh down the under eye. If you use a powder that is very thick, very heavy, that can also cause breakage under the eyes and give you creases. So I'm using a powder that is light. You can use a setting powder, but I just like to use a normal light powder to set before going into my setting powder. So I'm also applying it in a dabbing motion, just like the concealer itself, because I don't want it to move. I don't want any patches at all. So those are the 5 tips that will help you achieve flawless under eye makeup. But I have a bonus tip for you. For people that already have fine lines and wrinkles under their eyes, like matured skin, you want to avoid baking. Just set under the eyes with minimal amount of setting powder and go ahead to do the rest of your makeup. If you bake, it's only going to get drier than it already is. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial so far. If you've learned a thing or two from the tips I've shared, please let me know in the comment section. Also, if you know any tip that I've missed, I would love to learn from you as well. Please let me know in the comment section. If you have any makeup concern that you would also like me to do a video on, please let me know in the comment section and I'll definitely work on it. And if you've not liked this video by now, this is a good time to click that like button and also click that subscribe button while you're at it. Thank you so much. I know that you have subscribed. Thank you.
A pair of jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. Tomorrow feels a year away, like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. Pair of jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. Tomorrow feels a year away, like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up, the world is waiting half a step beyond our door. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. I'll see the Stockholm